What is going on, Shiba Army? This your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on this video, guys, we're going to be talking about Bone Shibaswap token, guys. And we just got a new listing in just the last 24 hours. I was actually able to catch this on the live stream that I did yesterday. And this is why we saw Bone trying to reach, at the dollar mark. Right when the announcement dropped, someone alerted me. And next thing you know, we just started seeing this nice little rally. Now, the overall market, as it currently stands, it is currently going down. Bitcoin, last time I checked, I think it was somewhere like in the 66. Yeah, so 66. So it's going down. So it is having an impact on practically all the different cryptos. But I am super excited that we were able to get a listing with the centralized exchange, and also having another one that's coming up in about 3 days. So once that one drop, I'll let you guys know about it as well. But this is the listing. It's on us finance, so that's how I'm pronouncing it, on us. But if you go to their website, they have it right here when it was listed. March 15th, 8 UTC time. The only criticism that I have, and it's actually going to the team, is let's fix some of the stuff that's currently out right now. Especially what's on CoinMarketCap. I don't like CoinMarketCap, but it is where a lot of people use their source for. But they pretty much copied this word for word. We're more than just, a decentralized exchange DX governance token. So this right here, I get it. You guys have to submit it to them just for them to be able to get it updated, blah, blah, blah. I get the whole process, but that to me is something that needs to be done, especially coming in this bull run, because people are coming, because we got to get outside ourselves, because I'm a part of so many different communities, and people really don't know about Bone. People don't really, I mean, they just hear about Shiba Inu, but they don't know about Bone. So when I tell people like, hey, Bone is the gas token for Shiba Inu's layer 2, they're like shocked, like, oh my god, I never knew that. I never even knew there was a Bone. So some of this stuff we do have to clean up just a little bit, so that way when we get listed on this, because again, when people are coming to their platform, this is what they're reading. They're trying to figure out what is Shibaswap, and it's a decentralized a decentralized exchange. So decentralized exchange is everywhere. So this does not put a difference between us and another token. Now, if we say, hey, Bone is the gas token for a layer 2, it's like, oh, there's not, as of right now, I mean, there's layer 2s popping up, but there's not that much in comparison to how many decentralized exchanges that's currently out there. So hopefully that makes sense. I mean, just a little criticism. Normally, if I give criticism, I try to give solutions to it, so that way we could put ourselves at another standing. But another thing that I did notice too, guys, Metis, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is the one that was on Binance futures that got listed on Binance. They also just got listed onto their platform as well. Like I was saying, monkey see, monkey do. But it's crazy enough though, just our presence being on Binance allowed us to be able to get this new listing with them. So hopefully that continues. So there is definitely benefits of us still being on Binance futures, and it seems like it's due to a listing, because the same thing happened with the upcoming listing that we're going to have in about 3 days. So super excited about that. Now, if we take a quick look, guys, at the price of Bitcoin, it is having a retracement. It failed to keep that 70 area. 70 was acting as support. Once it breached 70, now we're seeing retracement. But the thing is, it's very hard to be able to predict TA on Bitcoin as it currently stands, especially with the ETFs. You don't know when a client of some of these ETFs like, hey, go ahead and buy me, a couple millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. And if that happened, they're going to come to the open market, ultimately affecting the price. So either way, it's good if we do see bigger money just coming in and just getting it back above 70, or if it continue to keep going down. Hopefully you guys were making notes of some of the crypto assets that you guys are interested in. Now would be the time as far as to be able to buy the dip. Not only just speaking about Bone, because for me, I do have my Bone bag already set. And like I was mentioning in this, guys, this X post that I did, when everything was pumping, especially with the meme coins, I was saying like, hey, the assets that pump the hardest tend to dump the hardest, and this is what we're seeing currently right now in the market. Somebody was like, no, he said not with bruh. But if we take a look at it right now, it's currently almost down 50% from its all-time highs right now. And again, if Bitcoin does not rebound, then you should see a lot of these assets start to tumble as well too. Bone is not excluded from it, because look at the market. This is the top 100. Everything, practically everything, is red on the day. You know, look at the top 200. Practically everything is red. This is a new token that just came out, and I know some people from the live were able to bank off of these meme coins. So I'm not saying meme coins don't have a purpose, but you definitely got to be able to know how to invest and not just slapping money on any random token, especially if the price of Bitcoin is not going up, guys. Because again, these meme coins right now, like I know people saying like, oh, I'm buying the dip, I'm buying the dip. Yeah, but it might just be a falling knife that you're just trying to catch. So make sure you guys are going out there being responsible with your trades, with your investment. For me, again, not financial advice. What I try to do when it comes to these memes is just buy at a support area or buy some of these forgotten memes, so that way I could have super, good risk reward. Like my strategy in itself, it's all about risk reward. Look, yeah, everything, like they're down big, but though they are the one that was pumping. So if this is like the end of meme season, and the crazy thing about it, guys, I talked about this about to happen 9 months ago. So this video only got 190 views on it. I talked about this on the channel. I broke what just happened just now, word for word, in my video. Matter of fact, let me just play it for you guys so you can see it, and I'll tell you guys the next strategy as far as going forward, because the market in itself, it did change. The market, it has changed. So adapting to the market is probably going to be one of the best things that you guys could do right now to be able to capitalize in these next coming months. So let me play this, and I'll also commentate off of it. Everybody was like, oh, this is going to be the next Shiba Inu. Like, nobody is talking about this cryptocurrency, Kisha Inu. And look at the chart of it, guys. It is down significantly. So for me, when people are not talking about assets like this, Kisha Inu, however you pronounce it, that's the time that I can actually take a safe gamble. Like, I'm not saying. And the crazy thing about, if you look at Kisha Inu, it did have a nice pump too. So I was spot on calling that one. It's wrong to invest in memes or anything like that. I'm all for it. The only thing that I'm against is, people saying like, hey, it might go to $1 billion. It's at 500 million market cap right now, and it came from, a zero market cap. Like, that's a huge run up. Like, people were just suggesting like, keep buying Pepe. It's going to the moon. Like, look where Pepe's at right now. So Kisha Inu, I believe it may have a pump. Whether or not it's going to get to the all-time high again, that is yet to be determined. But I think it's going to have another pump, because these tokens typically do well when Shiba Inu does well, when Doge does well. So these tokens like Doge and Shib, they're going to be around. And that was really what started the whole rally for meme coin. When Shiba Inu started having crazy volume going into it, then the cash flow, it is what I started noticing. Money started taken away from Shiba Inu, then it started going to Pepe. Now money's taken out of Pepe, and it started going to that book of memes. So it's crazy, like, if you follow where the money's going. This is a part of the sector. So establishing a position right now for Kisha Inu wouldn't be a terrible idea. $50. I'm not even talking about degenning, like putting a whole ETH into it. I'm talking about just putting a small amount of money into these. Doji on Mars, same thing. Nobody's talking about this. So buying it. Yep, Doji Long March had a nice, it was like a good 10x from his bottom. It right now, like, and to be more realistic, even right now, I'm not buying it. You could make an argument either way as far as buying it right now, but I would actually buy it closer to the Bitcoin halving. And just like that, I told you guys exactly when was the best time to be able to buy some of these memes, because, I explained it right here in the video, but like close to the halving, and we're 34 days away from the halving, and we've seen this big run up. Just to be able to put some type of money into and diversify myself. Kisha Inu. Why? It gave me this first look. This is what I'm always looking for in assets. Did it have a spikeability factor? If it had one before, then, typically speaking, it may have another one again. So I'm gonna get a position established into this closer to the Bitcoin halving. Doji on Mars, same thing for it. Like, I know it's close to like its all-time lows, but
Like, don't underestimate this bear market. Things could go a lot lower than what you expect. So close to the Bitcoin halving, looking to establish position in Doge Elon Mars as well. Baby Doge, because all these Shiba Inu, Doge themed type of crypto meme tokens, we're not talking about it anymore. Why? Because Pepe came in the scene and stole all the spotlight. So same thing for Baby Doge. If it gets lower and close to the Bitcoin halving, establishing, $50, $100 position. Floki, same thing as well too. Like, these been destroyed. And imagine you're getting into these tokens, and I know a lot of you.
And the same thing with Floki too. Floki would end up surpassing its all-time highs, which is crazy. But at the time, that's what I was saying. Like, hey, get it, and this just gives you guys extreme, like, your risk reward of how much you could potentially make goes higher, as well as eliminating the downside of you losing 80, 90, sometimes even close to 100% of what you invested in some of these assets.
And I used to do it. Like, they have this upcoming event or something like that that's going to happen, or their roadmap says that they should have this and this and this, and you're just buying at random positions over here, and all this and that, and just waiting on it. But you would actually get a better risk reward by just simply just waiting close to the halving. And I showed you guys before, like, just based on historical data, when the halving happened, then you start to see a gradually run up on Bitcoin. Then the altcoins follow suit maybe 6 months to a year afterwards. So, like, tokens like this that just launched, and I'm actually super bullish on this Refund Coin. After just watching it and just seeing what the market, as far as like what exchanges are listing it, this right here let me know what I need to know about it. I know they have other big exchanges as well, but KuCoin right here, that pretty much let me know that, okay, I definitely keep a watchful eye on this. But am I buying it right now? Unfortunately, guys, I am not buying. Even though it's down currently around 80%, some might say, like, what are you waiting for? It's at 21 million market cap. I think it's still gonna get lower. Unless they
And yes, it actually did get lower. It ate another zero and got much, much lower. So
come out with some amazing type of use case, in the next few months, then I don't see the reason as far as to buy. Even if it start pumping without me, like, it could pump without me. It could go without me. Would I be sad? This goes to $1 billion market cap. Absolutely, I'll be sad. But at the same time, though, I want to time and snipe my position. So Pepe, this is another one. Now, if Pepe come out and say, hey, this is going to be our roadmap and what we're going to do, then it's going to be similar to, not Bone, but to Sheeb. Sheeb had no use case, no nothing. It pumped. Then after the little consolidation period, that's when they released their roadmap. Then from there, it pumped again. So I want to see Pepe get lower to establish a position. Our Doge AI, same thing for that. It had this pump. Again, closer to the Bitcoin halving. So this is.
And that was the main thing that I was driving home, like, everything closer to the Bitcoin halving. And this last part,
all these pre-sales like Ben, Psyop, Loyal, I don't know what they're going to be like in 6 months or 7 months. Typically a lot of projects for pre-sales, they don't make it to a year. And we're about, what, 11, 10 months away from the halving? So if these tokens are not around during the halving or even close to the halving, then I just saved myself an investment versus trying to get in right away, guys. Like, it could go 100x right now. I know faster an asset goes up, the faster it's going to come back down.
And pretty much this whole video was about, like, how to really position yourself for this meme season. Now that time actually passed, so there is adjustments that need to be done. But all these assets that you've been seeing that's been pumping, like the Mog, the Cock, the Pause, Myro, Baby Doge, like all these different assets that showed you that they have that spikeability factor. Just wait for all of the hype to die down, because eventually it is gonna die down, and money's gonna get reverted to, like, maybe stabler assets and stuff like that. But once that happens, now would be the time for you to take the notes. Popcat, Baby Doge, Mog, Rat, Trump, like all of these that's been pumping, to establish a position in it after it, all of these got destroyed. So that's what I'm doing. I like the meme sector, but the meme sector sometimes is just for a period of time. Don't know if this is the end of it. Definitely gonna be watching it, but as far as for me, I'm gonna be looking for these meme coins, like, once they get destroyed, when people are not talking about it, then to be able to re-establish a position, because this bull market that we're coming up against, guys, it is going to be, in my opinion, going to be long. So it is going to give us plenty of opportunity to be able to get in. Now, am I saying not to get into any meme coin that just pop up? I'm not saying that. Again, my strategy, just for me, it's more about risk reward. Like, some of you guys, that could be very risky, which is fine if you got the stomach for it. But for me, I don't have the stomach for taking big risks on a lot of assets. Only when the favor of the risk reward is in my favor, then is when I am going to actually be able to establish a position. So I said all of that. So this video, just to sum it back up, all of that to say this: Bone in my opinion, is going to be one of those assets in the future where you're going to see funds start to be diversified into it as it starts going up. Because again, not a lot of people may know about it, but once people start talking about it, it is going to almost feel like a meme. But let me know, guys, in the comment down below your thoughts, your opinion about all this. And it's crazy, guys. Again, 9 months ago, I predicted this almost to the T. But Random Marks guys signing off. Secret word of the day is let's do bone listing. Since this video is longer than what I intended to be. Peace.